Each week, Wells Fargo Bank brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Robert, Landon Ayala from Tennyson High School is one of the toughest kids out on the football field. Each and every week, he continues to amaze those around him with his dedication and love for the game. Landon credits only being able to use one arm from the moment he was born for making him the strong individual he is today. Landon Ayala looks like any normal teenage high school boy. He loves to play football, hang out with friends, and succeed in school. It's only after the first glance and you get to know Landon's history, you realize he's had little movement in his right arm since the moment he was born.
As I was coming out, I think what was happening is that I kind of got stuck, and the only way they can try and pull me out more, it would be pull my arm, and it was my shoulder. So they pulled the shoulder, and then as a baby, your nerves are really, really timid and soft and fragile. So as they pulled it, and then nerves got torn.
So he went from having no use, and when he started to get use, it kind of just locked up here at the elbow, and so he can't extend it out straightwards, or he can't lift it completely up like this. He's basically stuck like this, and that's as far as his mobility goes.
Landon was diagnosed with Erb's palsy, a form of weakness or paralysis in his right arm. It wasn't until the third grade when Landon's unfortunate complication started to affect his school life and outlook on the future.
I did get made fun of a lot throughout my years of school, and I would try to laugh it off, maybe push it off, ignore, but then when it came to football, like all the anger that builds up throughout these years, you could just go out and you tell me I could hit someone as hard as I can. I mean, that's what I love to do.
As soon as Landon could start playing football, he gravitated to the game. Landon made sure to not let his right arm get in the way. Instead, he used it as motivation to get out and play to the best of his ability.
Every time I see someone on the opposite team, I really try to beat them. I really do. I just want to prove to them and prove to my team that I could do more than, say, a normal person can do.
As years went on, I started to get to know him on the team. He proved like one of the hardest hitters on our team. Like, he puts all his effort into everything he does, and like a lot of things that people that were like with both arms without disability could do, he does better than them.
Landon's beginning in football did not come without hesitation from head coach Terry Smith, but it was Landon's determination which rubbed off on his coaches.
You know, when we first got him, you notice he has a disability, and you're thinking instantly, like, what can he do, what can he do? And, I was like, let me talk to him. And I was like, Landon, what can you do, what can you do? And he said, Coach, I can do everything. I like this guy.
Landon is a great example of perseverance, and he's one of those kids that, despite his disability, like you said, you don't notice it because he goes out there and plays 100%.
Over the years, Landon has received so much encouragement and advice that playing the game of football in high school was an easy decision.
We definitely pushed him to enter sports, especially football, especially my husband. He always encourages him. And then when he finally took the step, we were just like, it's about time.
It might just be a game to some or one of the many sports to another. But to Landon, it's the game he credits for making him into the courageous person he is today.
Without football, I think I wouldn't be the person who I am today. I think I would be more shy, more timid, and I would actually try to hide my disability more.
Landon didn't have everything turn out the way it was supposed to, but it's his tenacious personality allowing him to conquer the goals he sets out for himself every day. Landon truly loves the game of football. His team specifically puts him on special teams just to pump them all up. He hopes to go to maybe Oregon, but he definitely wants to focus on academics.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the main thing anyhow. Good for him.